Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Miss Kiff, and in between all things digital marketing and hiking and being creative, I love to give back to the community, and I have decided to sign up as a food waste hero. So for the app called OLIO, and this is a little bit of a vlog slash how I distribute all the foods and kind of the action behind the name. And basically, if you're looking to be a OLIO food waste hero, this is a great insight for you. Maybe you can bring it to your community and help give back to the community too. So without further ado, let's get into this video. But please remember, please do subscribe because you help me produce more videos like this, and comment down below if you've heard of the app OLIO and if you consider signing up. And of course, if you had any questions, comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. Okay, I've just gone to have a collection at Tesco's, and now I'm just going to see what I have, sort it out, and then post it on the app. That's really good. I was able to get a bus app, so that was like the best, to be honest. So what I do is I first unpack the fresh food, because the fresh food is the first thing that needs to go, because they usually have you see if there's any used by dates. Those will be by tonight. So here we've got some tiramisu, some mashed potato, some melon and pineapple fingers. We've got some Mediterranean roast veg. We have loads of kale, Brussels sprouts. We've got bangers and mash. And then we've got a sandwich, some yogurt, and even chocolate muffins, pizza over there, and some gluten-free rolls. So as an OLIO food waste hero, I get to keep 10% of the food. So I am gonna take one fresh fruit, I'm gonna have some kale, I'm gonna have one of these veg, and I'm literally gonna give the rest away. I'm gonna just keep one gluten-free roll because I'm trying this new gluten-free phase. And I'm gonna keep some Brussels sprouts for, I'm be doing a household roast tomorrow, so I'm gonna share the food with the housemates. I've got loads of potatoes that I got free from OLIO, and I bought some carrots, so we have some Yorkshire pudding, some roasted veg, and then Bob's your uncle for Sunday dinner, which is really, really cool, and it brings everybody together. But yeah, literally I have to just post all of these now, so that's what I'm gonna do. So it's literally been 9 minutes since I posted the first one. So basically there's one person at the moment active. So I'm just going to, so this person would like the, what's this, the mashed potato, which is somewhere here. He would like the mashed potato and the pasta bake, which is great. the bangers and mash, the sandwich, so most of the used by items, which is fantastic. And the pizza. So what I like to do is I like to place them together so I know what is collecting. So in the meantime, I'm going to carry on posting the rest of the things. I can't remember. Let's just put all of these up here because I've posted all of this, which is great. That still has to be collected. So yeah, let me post some stuff. Roll that up. I'm just going to do this quickly. I will see you in a second. I'm just going to post a lot of other things. Okay, so there's been quite a few requests, so I'm just going to bag it up. And actually, I've listed the yogurt twice. I'm just going to give the yogurt away, and then what I'll do, I'll just take like a kale instead. So there's one guy that wants some yogurt, which is fine. So let's just see where his. Okay, he wants one muffin. Okay, I'm not sure about this person. Okay, someone wants some fruit cake. The tea cake. So that's cool. Someone wants some chocolate muffins. Okay, one person, I will have some tiger bread rolls. What is the humble? Okay. Okay, so okay, so I'm just going to quickly bag up this guy's food. And because it's COVID, I have to leave it outside on the doorstep. Yeah. So I'm just gonna go put that on the doorstep now. Okay, so it is 10:30 and I don't have any more requests. All the requests have been picked up except for one or two things. They're going to collect it tomorrow, which is fine because we've got the best before date. But yeah, the only thing we've got left is the white rolls, ciabattas, some pasties. These can all be left on the app until tomorrow, which is absolutely fine, till tomorrow 12 o'clock. Then they have to be given away. And then we've got the roasted Mediterranean dishes that have to be collected tonight. But I live in a household with housemates, and I said we're doing a Sunday dinner tomorrow. So I will freeze some of the veg and I will cook some of it for the Sunday dinner tomorrow. And we've even got some tiramisu, which again, I live with some housemates, so I can just put on the group that there's some free food. So, I just wanted to quickly talk about being a food waste hero. So if you haven't seen my video already, I have the video over here. This was the night that I got inspired by the OLIO app. I actually joined the app in 2019, and then I landed up because of financial situations and things like that. I decided to go on the app to see if there's any free food or to list some food. Anyway, that's all in this video over here. So I the next morning I realized actually there was this banner that just came up on the app saying Tesco's is looking for Tesco's Express looking for food waste heroes. So I was like, what is this? So I landed up signing up. It's voluntary, free to join, and all you have to do is do a food safety course, which takes like the whole thing I think takes about like half an hour to an hour. I'm not quite sure, I can't quite remember, but it's just, you know, how to store food, you have a fridge, just all the basic things. Use by dates can only be till 12 o'clock, best before is 24 hours and things like that, which is great. And then what happens is you have to pick a collection time. So the first collection I did was in December, and I had one collection. It was a once off that I needed to do, so I landed up picking that slot. I had my first experience. I didn't realize how many bags it was, and I've got a 15-minute walk, so I had to call my housemate to come rescue me. It was quite funny. And then I had another one just before the 18th. I think it was the 15th of December. I covered someone's shift because they couldn't make it, so I collected their food for them, which is fantastic. Or it was I collected their food first, and then the next one I collected my one. But what happens is you automatically get put into a group. Everything's automated by the app, which is fantastic. It's such a good app. And then you basically report, you have like a supervisor within the group that just checks everything, and which is really, really cool. Everybody's really lovely. And being a food waste hero, as I said before, you get to keep 10% of the goods. I try to keep it even, so I mainly prefer fresh foods, of course, but I've had like a croissant as a treat tonight because I thought it's Saturday, I can have a little treat. But I try to take only like, say, a few items of the fresh foods, but still keep it just evenly distributed to people that want food as well. Obviously it's balanced. And the reason why I actually decided to be a food waste hero is because, number one, I was looking to volunteer at a food bank, and there's like a whole procedure that you have to do. Plus they haven't got back to me, but there was this online once a month training I could be. So it just, and I needed food because at the moment my money situation is a bit tough, as I've just moved from South Africa and I'm starting over, blah 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 blah. And what was great is that I got to, what I love about OLIO, and this is like, I'm so representing this, I'm so 100% this brand, because they reduce food waste, you help the community, and you get to like help yourself at the same time if you need it. You know what I mean? Like if I had loads of money, I wouldn't necessarily need to keep some of the food. I would just give it all away. You know what I mean? But this gives me opportunity to really help myself and help others. And what I love about OLIO is that you whatever questions you need, you know, there is digital banners you can do. So for me, what I'm helping the app is I'm doing YouTube videos, spreading awareness through YouTube videos, spreading awareness through my social media, but also I'm writing blogs. So I'm starting to do what I cooked for free on, or what I cook under £1 on the app called OLIO. So tomorrow I'll do a whole recording about the Sunday dinner I've made, of what vegetables I collected with OLIO. And yeah, what I love is that Tesco's, I learned that Tesco's actually helps reduce food waste. So they give it to charities, and basically what I will say, if for instance Tesco's had a charity they needed to collect, so I have a collection once a week, so I volunteer once a week, and it's only for like literally 1.5 days of hours that you are doing things, you know. And I actually spent £1.70 on a bus coming here, which is fine. I'm happy to donate £1.70 to the cause, because it's quite a lot to carry for myself, and the bus is just perfectly outside Tesco, so it makes it easier to carry for me. But what I've been doing is I've actually been able to juice. There's loads of cucumbers, I got to do some juice. So I'm actually, again, tomorrow morning I'll record that of what I got free on the app. And it's great because you can also collect off other distributors. So if you're having like again a shortage of food, you get to distribute. So my rating and my review of OLIO being a food waste hero is 11 out of 10. And the reason why I say this is because everything's automated. If you can't do your slot, you can give it to someone else, and my group is really, really amazing. So shout out to my group, you know who you are. And yeah, my next thing is to try to get the university to help me distribute more, because obviously I've got all this food here, I don't want to go to waste. So it's just a matter of spreading the word a little bit more. But the app's got a lot more popular over the last month, which is fantastic, and I'm really excited. So yeah, I feel like that's it being a food waste hero. What happens is once you've booked your slot, just to wrap up of like collecting it to the finish is, say for instance, like I collect on a Saturday at 8:30, so 7:30 Tesco's will either confirm, or if they don't confirm, there's no food collection. But if they do confirm, they basically have an automated message saying Tesco's has just confirmed that there is food a surplus food to pick up. So what you do is you just confirm in the group, and then I leave here about 8:15, get there for about 25 past 8:30. At the moment I'm trying to aim for 25 past 8 because there's a bus that comes 9:15, so I need to get that bus. And if sometimes they have a little bit of delay, which is fine, but that just means I need to just be mindful about time. And what it is, you just go in, you either show your OLIO food waste hero badge, which is on the app, and then you're saying you're collecting XYZ. And then what happens is they give you whatever food there is. You take the food home. You have to make sure that you first list the use by items, because that can only be listed by 12 a.m. and then you can't give it away. You must make sure that you store the food correctly. So right now I'll be storing this all in the fridge, and you have to make sure that your fridge is like nice and sorted. You know, you can't have food cross-contamination, and basically you list them as soon as possible. You try to distribute it evenly on the app, which I have. Like, so for tonight, there's a guy that requested 5 muffins, and he said to me, well, I requested 5 muffins. I said, well, to be honest with you, everybody requested it, so I gave 1 to every person. And there was an extra one left, so I just gave him an extra one, which is great. So yeah, it's just as simple as that, really. And all of this has just taken me over 2.5 hours. Just over 2.5 hours to collect, bag, distribute, and then if there's I basically on duty till 12 o'clock tonight, and then that's me done until tomorrow. I've got a couple of collections tomorrow afternoon, and I'll pick up again the messages in the morning. So you are busy for a day and a half because you constantly have to keep on top of the app. So I'm constantly checking the app, making sure that there's there. And what I like to do is if there's any food, I'm messaging on WhatsApp and showing people like we've got food. So yeah, so I've actually stored a few of these breads before. I've put them in the freezer and they're perfectly fine. You just toast them straight away. But I'm trying to stay away from the bread. I actually only kept 1 gluten-free roll because I want to make like a chickpea burger. Which will be really cool, and some chips because I've got loads of potatoes that need to be used up. But I am actually good for food. Like, I am well nourished. I'm not gonna lie, it's amazing. So yeah, if you want to know a little bit more about the app OLIO, if you have any questions, please comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. And it's great if you don't have OLIO in your area, make it a thing. And if you want to give back to your community, this is a great way by just volunteering once a week, which is not a big deal. And you save food waste, which helps reduce the environment as well. So it's a good cause. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please do subscribe, and yeah, check out my blog down below for any recipes or like specifically more information with the app OLIO or how to download the app. I'll put it down below. Until the next one, please do subscribe, because I will have coming this week, I promise. I'm in editing phase and recording phase of different recipes of what I have made with all the food that I received from OLIO, and it's actually really great. All my meal prep is about 80% OLIO, which is fantastic. But yeah, have a good one. Till the next one, bye bye.